Welcome back to another video. This is a crappy video. Ain't even started yet, it's already crappy. Okay, so we are going to be working on this. So there is a, hopefully this car's not locked. No, it is. Evidently it has a transmission fluid leak, and it went low on transmission fluid the other day. Now I'm hoping that didn't burn the transmission up or nothing like that, because that would really suck after like 2 weeks of driving. Maybe a month, I don't know. She was giving me the wrong diagnosis of what was wrong with the car to what actually was wrong with the car. Hey, it's all good. So we need to jack this up. Now there's one thing with this motor right here, it's got the 2.2 in it. There's no transmission dipstick. So basically there's a fill hole on the top, drain hole on the bottom, then there's a sight hole like on the side, and basically you kind of like fill it up until it starts to dribble out that hole. That's when you know it's full. I have no idea where any of that is. Transmission's right there, so hopefully it's jack the car up, take the tire off or something, and can get underneath and find all of that right there. So let me go ahead, get the car jacked up, get the jack stand under, get the key, and let's get on to trying to figure out what's the matter with this thing. Okay, so that was, took me a while to find it. Then I had to go to YouTube. Imagine that. Because again, like some of them, like here's the fill port right here, and it's right down in there. Dipstick tube would come up right here. This does not have one. There's other cars that, other Cavaliers that do. This one doesn't, because it'd be right there. So the only way to check is through there. There is a 7/16 bolt right at the end of the flashlight, right down there. If you open it up and it leaks fluid out, well then it's got fluid. And I leaked a little, there's not much. I managed to get it stopped up before I leaked too much. So I don't know what's the matter with this thing. Basically, like, first of all, it's noisy as crap. I mean, like, the amount of noise that this thing, first we got it, it's quiet as I don't know what. Now it's making all types of noise. So I have no clue of what's the matter with this thing. Engine oil's good. It's like basically you give it gas, besides the ruckus that it's making now. It's like you give it gas and it just does not go. So I have no clue. Let's put it back together and I'm gonna start it up and we'll see. I'm still at a loss. The ground, wheel tightened up. Let's go ahead. Start it up. See that noise, that whining noise? It's not doing that before. I mean, it quiets it down after a while, but that noise wasn't there before. It's in reverse. It's See, I'm like revving it and it's not moving. It takes a little bit to, there you go. So you can like, and then there's that whine. I mean, it could be low on fluid. Because, you know, usually, that's what I hate, is like, usually you check transmission fluid when it's warm, all that kind of stuff. But it's like, I had the car sitting like that, and it was still leaking out. So it's like, really at a loss with this. See, I'm like, revving it up and nothing. Really, it sounds like something back there, because it's not coming from this side of the motor. I'm on this side of the motor and you cannot really hear it. Over here now, I seriously think the transmission's done in this thing. I think the transmission is broken. Then that's all there's to it. This sucks. I mean, I could try to add more transmission fluid. It was cold. Maybe it needed to be floating around a little bit. Let me go ahead and add a little transmission fluid and see if that helps. I have no clue. Okay, so it was definitely low on transmission fluid because I just added some and you hear it's making no noise. It's super quiet now. Still think it needs some, because you're supposed to kind of like go through the gears. Alright, we're just going to keep messing with it for a while. Well, it didn't get no better. It quieted up for a while, and then once I started going through the gears, this and that, it got noisy, then it got quiet again. But it has no gear, nothing. You put it in drive, reverse, anything, and it hesitates, like, so I think the transmission's dead. Well, I will say she's been riding my Honda. She's been riding dirty. We won't get into that whole aspect. We're trying to get that legit. Totally different subject, which we're not getting into right now. Another video for that when it gets legit. But anyways, we're gonna finish this video out by where I've been working on the carport. So I haven't really talked about this much, but I have a carport. The Corvair's holding it down. Whenever there's something underneath there, that's holding it down because things just sitting there. So I got the first hole drilled right there. It is 1 foot in diameter and 2 foot deep. So 1 hole down and 9 more to go. That's a lot of work too. I do not have you know, like a big, you know, gas powered auger or anything like that. So basically, you know, I have a small auger that's like, you know, literally like 4 inches in diameter, and I'm just beating the crap out of the ground and digging the ground up. And then I got, you know, a post hole digger and a bucket. We're just basically, that's all I'm doing until I get it 2 foot deep, because, you know, basically that's what the city says. Let's go ahead, I'll show you which I know you've seen them in the garage, the tubes and all that kind of stuff. We're trying to get this done before it gets too cold out. Like right now it's cold. It ain't stupid cold, but it's cold. We're not like, man, I'm dirty as crap. We're not like North Carolina where it's snowing. But, you know, like these have been in the videos before. Here's the tube. That's why it's got red around it, because I set it on the ground and spray painted around it, so that way I kind of know where to dig. So we have all the tubes right here, which is what the city requires, is 12 inches in diameter, 2 foot deep. So we still have a whole bunch of digging. If the car wouldn't have taken so long, because it's already starting to get dark out, because now we're getting into the time of the year where it gets dark early. I try to get a hole dug. The hole takes me about a half an hour to dig a hole. So try to get one done in the next couple days. Try to get like 2 a week, if at all possible. Trying to squeeze this in and digging holes. Nobody wants to sit, literally watch me dig a hole. So whatever. All right, well, I guess unfortunately I have to end this video. Didn't do everything that I wanted the car to do. So needless to say, car down. I think she's gonna wind up with her free Honda Civic now out of this. She loves my Honda Civic too, by the way, which is what it is. It's not like I don't have enough cars, but I love my Civic. It was about to be legal and I was going to start driving it soon. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, I guess we'll just catch this in the next one, because don't know what we're going to get into, because things just ain't going the way I wanted to. Oh well, that's life. I guess we'll catch you in the next one.